Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's story is just as thrilling as it is hilarious, like a series of knock-knock jokes. But the big guy wouldn't listen, and Glasses Guy muttered that this was obviously scheming. It's like a classic bad guy playbook. Joey, who had a past as a military doctor, told the big guy to hand over his weapon. Otherwise, it's bullet round 2 real sneaky business. Joey asked Glasses Guy to keep an eye on the girl while he took Little May to treat the big guy just like a band of heroes and their love interests. Just as they left, Abigail started brainwashing Glasses Guy, but he was super clever and tossed it right back at her. Talk about a comedy of errors. Suddenly, the dragon gate got sent flying. Who knew this iron dragon would just let him free? Talk about a new way to fly high. Just as Abigail was about to finish him off, Joey smashed open a wooden board. With sunlight blazing in, the vampire's arm went offline in an instant. They finally had a moment to chill under the sun, feeling as relaxed as if they were lounging on a beach. Little May suddenly hit the brakes. The bite mark on her arm made her panic like she was trying on a vampire filter. Finally, they relaxed, temporarily safe, but internally screaming about how to escape the little vampire at night. Little May suggested finding a power source for a short circuit, and everyone thought this might just be their last lifeline. So they split into two, Joey with Glasses Guy, Little May with the big guy. Plots twist instantly. At that moment, a low voice whispered in Little May's ear, and then the bite mark disappeared. It was like witnessing a miracle. But nearby, the mysterious disappearance shocked the big guy, while Little May's anxious gaze tightened hearts. The big guy turned around to find Little May's figure suddenly missing. Just as he called out, he got startled by a sudden snap. Joey and Glasses Guy rushed over and found that Little May had turned into a puppet. Looks like the big guy was going to take a back seat. Little May suddenly stood up elegantly, turning around to reveal her healing vibe. Was it magic or just dark humor? Joey turned to run. Glasses Guy limped to follow. Easy escape in progress. Fortunately, the sunlight protected them from Little May, so she couldn't get close. They were gearing up for a proper sun party. Delicate Abigail used Little May to convey that once the sun sets, they'd better check the countdown. Joey was infuriated and raised a silver tray, delivering a simple but satisfying counterattack. This moment turned into their mini comeback show, but the bookshelf magically opened, and as they entered, they relished the plot's richness. They arrived in the chamber, and Glasses Guy found Lambert. Not to mention how all his pent-up frustration just took off. Lambert grabbed Joey, claiming he had no choice either. 2 years ago, he had been turned by Abigail, forced into this vampire hunting game. To save himself, he threatened Joey into helping him. It was all a scheme from the start. He proposed to help Glasses Guy transform if he'd bug Abigail. A good deal. Glasses Guy was hesitant at heart, but realized he had better weigh the matters behind this carefully. After 2.5 seconds of hesitation, he agreed. Ronald tossed Joey aside, and sure enough, the script twisted. He moved in and bit Glasses Guy's neck, pulling him into the new world of vampires. Blood gushed from Glasses Guy like a fountain. What a money-making trick. Joey's look of horror added another layer of excitement. Glasses Guy suddenly stood up, striking Lambert down like a warrior. Now, that deal was truly a win-win situation. Joey sensed trouble, quickly getting ready to defend. This emotional roller coaster was spinning out of control. Abigail appeared out of nowhere, and then Glasses Guy came. These characters literally leapt into battle as if on stage. Joey couldn't help but exclaim with astonishment that he had never anticipated such a massive twist in the plot. Abigail wasn't really trying to save Joey. She just wanted to use him to deal with Glasses Guy. What a traditional vampire team-up. Joey wouldn't normally team up, but Glasses Guy's son just pushed him over the edge, so he had to join forces. Finally, Joey and Abigail teamed up against Glasses Guy. The fight was turning out to be quite the fair match. Little did they expect, Glasses Guy's strength was astonishing, pinning Joey to the bookshelf. A vampire's comeback. Just as Abigail was about to collapse, it felt like she hinted her earlier promises were not impulsive, yet danger lurked around every corner. Glasses Guy clamped down on Joey's neck, ready to turn him into a loyal minion. The next wave of tricks was just about to hit. But Joey suddenly retaliated. Turns out he wasn't fully transformed. Talk about a twist. Abigail seized the chance to join in, resembling a well-choreographed dance. The two quickly overpowered Glasses Guy. She told him to carefully study what being a puppet really is next lifetime. She plunged a nail in what a gruesome sight, almost like we were watching an action movie's climax. Just as Joey reached the door, Abigail's father appeared to talk about a vampire family reunion. Abigail stood before her father, who looked at her as if seeing his daughter for the first time. What a newlywed moment. He sniffed Joe's hand and then decided to let him go. Was it the scent of his kind, or his daughter's resolve that changed his mind? With Joe's departure, the story concluded, and this fun setup was quite captivating, definitely worth a watch. Speaking of which, the twist of vampires and ballet is truly eye-opening. While the plot has its class, the visuals still deliver a good thrill. Just think, such an explosive movie deserves a cool car to match. If you're planning to buy one but lack the time, consider checking it out in 3D. And hey, don't forget to subscribe.